Defend the Netherlands? Or the normalization of exclusion?
Recently, in the Netherlands, groups have been emerging with names like Defend Den Helder, Defend Zeeland, Defend Arnhem, up to Defend the Netherlands itself.
They present themselves as protectors of cities, regions, and the nation.
But in practice, their focus is almost entirely on asylum seekers and reception centers.
Their message is blunt and unnuanced. They must leave. This is our country. But who exactly is our?
These groups are almost exclusively white. Dark-skinned Dutch citizens, people born and raised here, who speak the language, abide by the same laws, and have been part of this society for generations, are deemed outsiders.
Those who try to join are blocked, rejected, or excluded. This is not an accident. This is discrimination.
And it is packaged in a so-called legal guise, a logo, a flag, a Facebook page, words like defend and warriors.
It suggests heroism, as if this were a war.
In reality, it is about fear, loss of control, and scapegoating.
Moral hypocrisy.
These groups claim to oppose the Islamic community, criticizing it for misogyny, conservatism, and inequality.
Yet, upon closer inspection, one sees almost exclusively men.
Their visual language exudes a masculine world, tough, aggressive, closed. Women have no visible role, no voice, no face. They replicate the very system they claim to oppose, but in disguise.
Not overtly religious, but fiercely nationalist.
Not with holy texts, but with flags and slogans. Not with coercion, but with social exclusion.
Meanwhile, they exploit societal unrest, housing shortages, healthcare failures, governmental mismanagement. Problems created by the state are blamed on the weakest members of society, asylum seekers, migrants, the other. A tactic repeated throughout history.
What these movements truly defend is not a city, a region, or even a country. They defend a narrow, exclusive vision of the Netherlands, where equality only applies if you have the right skin color, gender, and worldview.
This is not protection. This is regression. Historical and legal context.
The idea that the Dutch are inherently white is historically untenable.
The Netherlands has never been ethnically homogeneous.
Eye color, skin color, or appearance tell us nothing about nationality, loyalty, or citizenship. Dutch identity is a legal and social construct, not a biological possession.
Article 1 of the Dutch Constitution forbids discrimination. When people are systematically excluded based on appearance or ethnicity, this principle is violated. Self-proclaimed defenders of the Netherlands? Legally unsound.
In a democracy, the monopoly on force lies with the state, not private groups. History shows that such movements rarely stop at mere symbolism. The Defend Earthlings Manifesto. The Vishnu Society states, "We defend equality, reason, and lawful resistance." Our radicalism lies not in violence, but in fearlessness.
We acknowledge no higher authority than human dignity. No higher law than that of the democratic rule of law. Resistance within the rule of law is not weakness but mature organization. It means publicly exposing injustice. Rejecting ideologies, not people, when ideologies conflict with equality.
Using words, publications, education, organization, and law as instruments of struggle. Principled refusal to treat race, skin color, gender, or origin as criteria for citizenship. The Netherlands is not a race. Not a tribe. Not a men-only stronghold. It is a legal space where equality is not a privilege but a right. Warriors without enemies. True warriors need no enemies. Discipline means self-control over hysteria. Clarity over anger, steadfastness when the masses lose their way. The Vishnu Society excludes no one, but excludes hatred. Does not fight groups, but ideas that reduce people to color, gender, or origin. When we speak of warriors, we do not mean what today's crowds understand. No shouting mobs, no untrained bodies calling themselves fighters. True warriors are born of discipline, not fear. They act with restraint, intellect, morality, and legal knowledge. The Vishnu Society's warriors act in both word and deed. Word, because language can expose, clarify, and protect. Deed, because principles without action are empty. Where others shout, we speak. Where others threaten, we set limits. Where others follow, we stand. Identity, Dutch and Earthlings. We are Dutch not despite our diversity, but because of it. Beyond national borders, we are Earthlings, bound by nature, reason, and responsibility, not by myths that crumble under scrutiny. Fear is no foundation for society. A mythical god cannot defend you. We do not stand alone. Closing declaration. We stand, in the light of the law with open eyes, without fear, without illusions. This manifesto is not a call to violence. It is a declaration of moral, philosophical, and legal resilience. Those who defend equality uphold the rule of law. Those who defend exclusion place themselves outside it. Accessibility and inclusivity, a call to heart and mind. Defend Earthlings welcomes all who act responsibly and humanely. We exclude no one. We fight against injustice, not people. Our struggle targets destructive systems and ideologies, not human beings. We are vigilant, clear-minded, and resolute. We defend principles, not privileges. We defend rights, not fear. Defend Earthlings stands for a Netherlands that protects, connects, and acts justly in word and deed. This is our unwavering, unmistakable promise.